Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, hopefully elect. It's your brother Yahweh Call from the Great Millstone on Land Old Camp. Just back with another one through the Spirit. I'm going to title this something along the lines of pay attention to the Spirit. And of course, it just comes through the Spirit again. Brothers, elders, apostles, doing certain videos, man, it's like it's just hitting home, because I know for sure brothers and sisters going through it, as we're coming in closer and closer to that straight gate. Things are getting tighter. Like I said, brothers and sisters just going through things, man, and it's I can imagine it's just weighing down on brothers' minds, but the latest video I just saw was from the Apostle Recall. It was titled something along the lines of how, you just got to keep pushing, you got to keep enduring, because part of the comfort of the scriptures, the Lord already told us that we were going to go through these things, endure these things, and there's no way out of it other than through it. I'm going to say that again. There's no way out of it other than through it. Just got to go through it. Because like Yahushua said, I have overcome the world. Be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. Going into that overcome. I think the word is when you go into it, the definition goes into conquer. And this is like we got to be in a conquering type of spirit, a conquering type of attitude. Because what is this shit to a king? What is this shit to a God? Like I was mentioning in the video I did yesterday. This shit is small. And of course it's easier said than done because we're in the flesh and it hurts. It hurts. But we got to go through it. We got to go through it. So like I said, it's better. You can't get out of it. Just got to go through it. Got to go through it head on. You see? Because again, as things are amping up, all right, again, more and more, been feeling the squeeze. I know brothers and sisters feeling the squeeze. It's getting tight, tough, rough. But like the saying goes, when times get tough, the tough get going. And hey, like Ephesians says, man, being that we're in a spiritual warfare, hey, you see the enemy coming. Hey, what do? You tighten up. You tighten up your armor. Gird up thy loins like a man, right? You tightening up your armor. You get ready to fight. Like the scripture says, it's going to be a fight until the very end. He that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. So you see, that's the best way, the only way. That's the only way, is to go through it head on. There's no way around it. But nevertheless, like I was saying in the beginning, pay attention to the Spirit. Because like I said, a lot of brothers, elders, doing videos, man, and it's just hitting home. The Spirit of Yahweh Shai is speaking more and more. Brothers are doing a lot of edifying, exhortation, comforting videos, man. It's just hitting home. It's hitting home. The Spirit of Yahweh Shai is definitely working. And like the scripture said, we endure all things for the elect's sake, right? Because it ain't just about us. It's bigger than us. It's more important than us. We endure all things for the elect's sake. You see, like the Apostle Paul said, matter of fact, let me get that. In Philippians 1 and 23. For I am in a strait betwixt two, having a desire to depart and to be with Hamashiach, which is far better. Nevertheless, to abide in the flesh is more needful for you. You see, it's more needful for whomever, to whom it may concern, right? For the body, Because the video I was doing earlier today, and, I mentioned how, you know, that same feeling that we get of urgency, desperation, one answers, inquiring, looking, searching, seeking. Well, a lot of Jake, man, hey, they're thirsty. A lot of thirsty Jakes out here. You see, there's a lot of thirsty Jakes out here, man. So you see, again, Lord willing, we're of that number. The Lord is prepping us to be lords in our own realm, all right, so that we can be the Lord willing, the he goats to the rest of the flock, all right. Being prepared we're lords in our own realm, being prepared as he goats for the Lord's flock. Because when they start coming, hey, I imagine it, just speaking as a man, being like a walk in the park for brothers when that time comes. You see? And this is why the Lord is putting us through hell now. All right? He's chastening us now. He's dealing with us now. So that way, again, when that time comes, for the most part, it's going to be a breeze for brothers, It's going to be a breeze for brothers. Because brothers are already catching hell now. Brothers already used to catch a hell now. Well, just imagine how it's going to be in that time. Brothers are deprived, right? Imagine how it's going to be. It's going to be like nothing when that time comes. Brothers are already used to not having, being without. You see, like your scriptures talk about the cool of the day, right? While everything is smooth, society's still somewhat intact and things of that nature, right? And with that being said, these people, they don't know how to be without. You see, like I said, brothers, for the most part, are used to being without, man. We're just content with what we got, But even with that, we can care less. We really can care less. Brothers really can care less, man. And you see, the Lord has us right where he wants us, all right? Because brothers really don't care, man. Brothers are just so spiritually tapped out, but that's where the Lord wants us, all right? Because, with all the hells and afflictions, eventually it just gets to a point where you really just stop caring. You just like, fuck it, man. And that's, I was watching the apostles, the elders. Like I said, the latest video I was just watching the apostle recall, and he had a few elders with him. Apostle Ramallah, I believe, was there. And they mentioned it, how they, you just got to say fuck it, man, and just throw your hands up. You just got to say fuck it and just throw your hands up. Maybe sip you some yan and just, hey, as a matter of fact, let me get this, because the Apostle Ramallah mentioned this. And what was that? St. John, he brought out 14 and 27. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth. Because you see, there's no peace of mind in this world, man. There's no peace. All right. Like I quoted, Yahushua said, listen, you're going to have tribulation in the world. All right. But with me, we shall have peace. All right. Because again, more and more we're learning to say fuck it. More and more we're learning to say fuck it, man. And just, as I've been saying through the spirit, man, just tunnel vision, staying focused on Yahushua. Staying focused on Yahushua. Despite the distractions, despite everything that we've got going on around us, fuck it, man. Because again, a part of the peace, the comfort is that Yahushua, we've already been warned of these things. We already been told that these things are going to happen, are going to take place. So it's not of a surprise, right? But again, for St. John 14 and 27, peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you. Not as the world giveth. Because listen, this is never ending rat race, all right? Trying to keep up and maintain. Now we do what we got to do, all right? We do what we got to do to maintain in this society, all right? But this is just for the meantime, But Jake is so, chasing that bag and, money and women and, but Yahushua said, again, man, focus on me. Stay focused on me. Because again, everything that we're deprived from, everything that Jake worries about on this side, well, I'll say what Jake is lacking on the side. Listen, Yahushua told us, hey, everything that y'all don't get on this side, you're going to get it 10 times, 100 times over. So don't worry about it as of right now, Don't worry about it as of right now. We're on a mission. You know, we're on a mission, you see. But it says, give eye unto you, let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. So you see, Apostle Ramlaw brought that out, man. You know, and as I mentioned yesterday, because it said, be not troubled, nor be afraid. Going back to what I was saying, man, just like Yahushua said, I have overcome the world. You know, Yahushua conquered this shit. And that's just the attitude that we got to have, man. Just fuck it. You know, that lion-like spirit, that conquering spirit, that conquering type of attitude, you know. And that's only through Yahushua and Yahushua. You know, because listen, if we're putting forth our best foot, man, we're doing what we're supposed to do. The Lord's going to take care of everything. He's going to take care of everything, you know. And as I've been saying, man, hey, in the ancient world and in today's spiritual warfare, hey, all the Lord requires is for us is just to show up, you know. And that's, you know, that's the that's not much, because the Lord is going to take care of everything else. The Lord will meet you 99% of the way. Always just, you know, just that 1%. That's all the Lord asks. So we're doing what we're supposed to do. The Lord's going to take care of everything. So stay focused in Yahushua. You know, stay focused in and on Yahushua, man. He's going to fight our battles for us. All right. Let me get this. Matter of fact, before I get that in Luke, I'm going to get this in Galatians. Because like I said, you know, more and more we're entering into that straight gate. And again, the Spirit is on brothers, man. The Spirit is speaking through brothers. You know, pay attention, you know, pay attention to the Spirit, because I know a lot of videos, man, they've been hitting home. You know, a lot of exhortations been going out, you know, because, again, I know brothers going through all type of mental battles, and, you know, this shit, it'll wear you out. That succubus spirit, man, it'll just drain the life out of you, man. You know, but in Galatians 5:16, this I say then, walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. And that's what we're learning, of course, because pursuing second Edges 14, man, casting off the burdens of man, worrying about this shit that don't mean nothing. You know, all this shit. Listen, you know what you see, you know, all this shit, Lord willing, sooner than soon is going to be a desert, just one big desert. You know. And even the saying in the world, we came into this world with nothing, we leave with nothing. You know, hell, we're not even leaving with the very bodies that the very skin that we're in right now. We're not leaving in this flesh, man. This shit is so corrupted and polluted and tainted. We're gonna need very new bodies. So fuck all this shit, man. Fuck all this shit. This shit don't mean nothing. You know, I say it all the time. Of course, I'm speaking to myself. You know, but again, because it's easier said than done, because we are in the flesh and we do have to deal with the shit. You know, that's all we can do is just deal with it. That's all we can do is just deal with it. Like I said, it's a matter of going through it. There's no way around it but through it. There's no way around it other than through it. But through the Spirit, that's what we're learning, all right? You know, to say that the hell with the flesh, and, you know, we're learning to walk in the Spirit, trust the Spirit. All right, so again, pay attention to the Spirit. Because reading on in verse 17, for the flesh lusts against the Spirit, and the Spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary to one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. And that's the point there, you know. That's the point, all right? Because listen, it's a mental battle, all right? It's a mental battle, man. You know, and I always say it's because, you know, it's just easy to get caught up into the things of this world. It's so easy to get caught up in the moment of the things of this world, man. But forget not your first love. All right, forget not thy first love. You know, stay focused. You know, stay focused on the mission. Stay focused in Yahushua. Because again, like it tells you in Acts 14:22, man, conforming the souls of the disciples to continue them, exhorting them to continue in the faith, you know. And why do we need constant exhortation? Brothers need constant upliftment because, hey, it's going to get tough. It's going to get tough. It's tough now, but it's only going to get tougher. It's only going to get tougher, you know, but fret not. All right, because this is a condition of the battle. You know, this is a condition of being in war. You know, Luke 13:24. Strive to enter in at the straight gate. For many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able. So you see, man, strive, fight. All right. And in order to fight, you have to have, because you see, that's the thing, we're being conditioned spiritually. Because in the fight, of course, your conditioning has to be on point, your endurance, you got to develop spiritual calluses, right? Which that's basically the breaking down and then, the building back up stronger, you build down and you, like when you work out, the muscles, breaking down the muscles, the fibers, but they come back stronger, they're stronger, you work out, you got the calluses on your hand. Well, that's from lifting weights, right? And it's making your skin tougher. You see, it's all a condition of the battle, man. That's all a condition of the battle, all right? And that's, like I said, that's the thing. We're being spiritually conditioned. All right, spiritual conditioning, because the training wasn't coming off pretty soon. The training wasn't coming off. We're in spiritual boot camp right now, but the training wasn't coming off. The training wasn't coming off. You see? But strive, man, fight. Fight. Why did the Lord emphasize that point? And just fighting, fight. Strive to the truth to death. Fight. Because it's going to be that. It's going to be a fight. And another thing, man, I mentioned when I say when it comes to this the straight gate, because listen, the more tighter it gets, the harder the more you come into that straight gate, the more you're gonna get pricked, poked, stabbed, bruised, bleeding, all right, cut. It's gonna hurt. That straight gate, man, it gets more and more tighter, so you're gonna feel them thorns, man. It's gonna hurt more, but this is why, again, man, pay attention to the spirit, because again, I know brothers are going through a lot, and sisters, there's a lot going on in brothers' minds, man, but stay focused, man. I'm speaking to myself. Stay focused. The Lord willing, because Yahushua, He's got our back. He's got our back. All we got to do is just that 1% effort. The Lord will take care of the 90. He'll take care of the rest. And you got to believe it, man. We have to believe that. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. Giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Shalom to you, hopefully elect.